One of the things that we are all consistently getting wrong about happiness, and I know it sounds counterintuitive and I'm gonna get pushback, but it is focusing too much inwardly and not enough outwardly. And what I mean by that is a lot of us think that the key to happiness is just more and more self-care, focusing inward, focusing on taking care and nourishing our internal life. And that's great. I don't mean to belittle the role of therapy and self-care. I myself have done years of therapy, and it really helped me identify the thought patterns that were holding me back, and I have been able to be better for myself and others because of it. So I'm not belittling that, but we don't give enough credit to the role that connection and contribution actually does play in happiness. And I think that we don't prioritize it enough. I have definitely found that this has been true in my own life. I've found that in periods where I feel like I'm contributing and connecting a lot, I'm actually happier than those times where I'm doing just a deep inner dive into self-care. And this has also been shown by science. One of the most famous and remarkable studies that has shown this was done back in 2008. And what researchers did was they just took people off the street and they gave them money, either a $5 bill or a $20 bill. Half the participants were told to spend that money on themselves. So personal spending, like just a little gift or something like that. And then the other half were told to spend that money on someone else, like donate it to charity or buy a gift for someone else. And then they followed up with them later in the day after all the spending had been done, and they found that the group that spent the money on other people actually reported higher levels of happiness and satisfaction than the people who had spent money to buy themselves like a special treat. To be clear, this does not mean that we all don't deserve a special little treat with frequency. But it does mean that if we want to be intentional and focused on having a happy and fulfilling life, it is really fucking important to think about how we are contributing to others, to have more of an outward focus in our lives.